Hello arrows, and welcome back to the channel. And hi, welcome if you're new here. And we're just gonna jump right in, and today we have some spooky fun Halloween candy. Me and my daughter went costume shopping, and these just kind of jumped right out at me. And yeah, so we'll just jump right into the reading. Whatever you feel drawn to will be your pile for you. If you like to choose your piles based off of a zodiac sign, then we'll also be shuffling the zodiacs and assigning zodiac signs to each pile. So let's just jump right into it and show you what piles we have. So for pile number 1, we have these eyeballs. And they're just like little gummy eyeballs. And what I thought was intriguing about this one is they're all different, right? You can see there's like blood all over this one. There's like a line going through this one. And I think it's ironic these two are like stuck together. They make like an entire eye. So that's intriguing. So if you're drawn to pile number 1, this will be the spooky little treat for you. Little gummy eyeballs. Okay. And for pile number 2, we have the classic little like jelly pumpkins. My brain is not remembering what they're exactly called right now, but we all know these little pumpkins. They're the little like jelly pumpkins. They're all uniform. They don't seem to be different. So the classic, I remember my grandma having these. I remember my parents having these. So these are just the classic little sugar-coated jelly pumpkins for pile number 2. And for pile number 3, my daughter's favorite, she likes the eyeballs for the fangs, but we have the fangs, okay? And what is intriguing is my daughter actually popped into all of these and snuck a few, and I thought it was really cute that these fangs actually have like lower and bottom, lower and top teeth. And usually when it's gummies like that, you don't see the two separate sets. So I thought that was intriguing that like you have both sets of teeth in here, because she accidentally put the bottom teeth on her top teeth, and I was like, oh, so yeah. So if you're drawn to pile number 3, that will be the pile for you. So whatever pile you intuitively feel drawn to for your spooky Halloween item, this one's just a little fun. It's not so much spooky. Your timestamp will be in the description box below. Just go ahead and click on your timestamp, and I will see you guys in your readings. But if you like to choose your piles based off Zodiac, we're going to be giving them a shuffle now. So let's see, for pile number 1, can we have some zodiac signs and guidance for pile? Whoa, okay. So we have Capricorn. Capricorn for pile number 1. There we go. The lighting is kind of weird. It's kind of rainy out today. Pile number 1, Capricorn. And I feel these two are meant for pile number 2, so we'll just leave these in place, okay? And we'll come back. So we'll finish doing pile number 1. Oh, this one's meant for pile number 1. It showed itself. We have Sagittarius for pile number 1. We have more zodiacs for pile number 1. Pile number 1, can we have Aquarius, and we have one last zodiac for pile number 1, please. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say these are the other two for pile number 2 because they came face down. So I feel like that's our missing piece. Okay, so let's get for pile number 1. Can I have some guidance for pile number 1, please? Pisces. Look, and that one flipped right over. That's okay. So we have Pisces. Okay, so these will be for pile number 3, but we will set the intention. So there's pile number 1, zodiac signs. Pile number 2, we have Libra. We have Leo. We have Aries. And we have Gemini. Beautiful. So those are the zodiac signs for pile number 3. And for pile number 4, for the fangs, if you're drawn to pile number 4, we have Cancer. We have Taurus. We have Virgo. And we have Scorpio. All right, guys. So whether or not you like to choose your pile based off intuition, or whether or not you like to choose your pile based off your zodiac sign, sometimes I like to watch a pile based off intuition and then go watch my zodiac pile for more details, or sometimes there's things in that pile that I can relate to. Whatever you know best, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and I will see you guys in your readings. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, you chose it based off your zodiac sign, and you're a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Pisces. Or you chose it based off intuition and you were drawn to these little gummy eyeballs. So right away, okay, it gives me the feeling of like maybe you're seeing something that you haven't seen before. And I think it's quite ironic that some of them are stuck together like this. Oh, they smell so yummy, guys. I wish you could smell them. So some of them are like stuck together as if they're a pair of literal eyeballs, and they all have different, like this one's completely clear, right? There's no like of the gel on there. I don't want to say the word because I don't know the rules with YouTube, but there are quite a few too that have like a lot of that, right? So a lot of red. So maybe sometimes your anger gets the best of you and you see red, or maybe it's the other way around and you know other people get angry and you can see clearly, hence the two like uniform eyeballs. So I thought that was really intriguing, that, and like this one, it's actually like really ironic that this one has one that's like clear and this one has one that's got a little bit of the like kind of bloodshot looking eye to it. So let's just place this here, okay? And we'll set, this looks a little silly, but we'll give the cards a quick shuffle and let's see, okay? So let's see what the cards have to say for you. Pile number 1. Can we have some guidance for pile number 1 on what they need to hear right now for this week? Can we have some guidance for... Oh, okay. I think these two and this one. Let's see. So you have the Knight of Bats for your first card. That's a beautiful card to start off with. Let's actually move this down here. Trying to figure the best way to have this. There we go. So you started out with the Knight of Bats. That's beautiful to see. You have the Moon card. That is a very intriguing card, especially like the moon is all about lifting the veil and kind of seeing things for what they are. So that's interesting to me. You have the Queen of Imps. which is the Queen of Wands in this deck. You have the Ten of Imps, which is the Ten of Wands. You have the Six of Bats. Okay, so the bats in this deck are swords. That's the Six of Swords. And you have the Two of Ghosts. That's a beautiful card to have. Okay. So I see here right away, I see here with the Knight of Bats, it's showing me that you've been trying to move your energy out of something, okay? With the Knight of Bats, it's all about like moving your energy, and you can see here quite literally, he's on his horse, he's like charging full like momentum. He's got his bat on his flag, and purple for the most, like, it's victory, right? It's winning. So with the bat here, it's showing me that you have the right mind frame to do this, okay? Because there's quite literally a bat on the flag. So it's showing like, along with the wands, which is moving that energy, you're moving your mind frame out of this. And with the eyeballs, I kind of feel like that's intertwining with it all. Is like, it's quite interesting that you got the Moon card here. It's like lifting the veil and seeing things for what they are. And excuse me, with the Queen of Imps, it's showing me that like you're moving this energy, you're gonna sit tall in this energy, you're slowly you're working on this, okay? And the Ten of Imps is the Ten of Wands, and he's got all of his like little imps. He might be dropping a few things here and there, okay? You can't ever do anything like, you know, there has to be bumps in the road for you to learn lessons and for you to kind of, you know, sometimes we take the bumps in the road as kind of, you know, it's just like making sure we don't get caught up in that energy. And so it seems like you have that. And with the Six of Bats here, it's like you're finally going to mentally move yourself out of this mindset. And with these eyeballs here, quite honestly, I think it's ironic that you got the clear eyeball, okay? And I purposely left this clear side up because you need to see clearly, okay? And with the Six of Bats here, it's showing me that you're kind of moving away from that mind frame. You're kind of going to shift your mind frame, and you're going to start to move this energy, especially with the Ten of Imps, okay? The Ten of Wands. You're going to move this energy, and when you do so, something is going to come into your life, whether it's a love connection. The Two of Ghosts could mean a love connection. It could also mean a job coming in. Maybe some of you have been putting your energy into a job and you're not sure if, you know, this job is going to reward you. And, you know, it's just like keeping the right mind frame with the Six of Bats. It's like making sure you leave the mind frame that no longer serves you behind, and lifting the veil and seeing not the illusion, because some people can see the Moon card as an illusion, but I don't see it that way, especially with the Lobster here. It's like you have that knowledge, you have that intuition. There's the White Castle in the background. You have the little, I believe those are poppy flowers. I could be wrong, but they're little poppy flowers. So it's like you have that knowledge, you have that guidance, you've been seeing the signs from the universe, and that veil is lifting, okay? Like your mind is starting to see the things that you need to see. And when you finally shift your mind frame out of this with the Six of Bats, it's going to bring something great. like I say, that could be like maybe you've been applying to jobs and you're not sure if these jobs are going to call you back. You're finally going to get that call back, okay? Maybe you've had to be away from a spouse due to work reasons, or maybe you just can't be next to each other right now, but you guys are going to be able to get back together. You're going to be able to like create that connection again, and it's going to be so emotionally fulfilling to you because you're going to finally see, like, especially with this eye, I feel like seeing clearly. And then, you know, sometimes, you know, when we're tired, we're worn out, we tend to have like veins in our eyes and we can look a little tired and worn out. And I think it's really ironic that all of these gummies are completely different. Some of them are completely like red. So I feel like you, pile number one, have been going through a lot. You're not really sure if the steps that you're making are the right steps, and it is, okay? Whatever these steps you're making, you're moving your energy, especially with the 10 of Imps. So what I would like to know now, though, is for more guidance for pile number one. Can I have guidance on what this Two of Ghosts is? Is that like a job opportunity coming in? Is that a connection coming in? What is the Two of Ghosts for pile number one, please? Can I have some guidance on that? These all came out, so I feel they are meant for you. So let's take a look. You have the 10 of Pumpkins. Yeah. Do you see that, especially with the eyeballs, that the little child is like swinging at the pumpkin? They're blindfolded and they're just blindly swinging, and it's almost like, because there's someone here pulling the rope, almost like tricking him. And with all the pumpkins in the tree, those are your pentacles. Those pentacles represent resources. So to you, you have all these resources, and it feels like you're kind of taking a shot in the dark and you almost can't see, like, is this going to happen? And it is, okay? Like, sometimes we put our energy into something and we realize, oh, that didn't work out. So then you shift your energy, right? And you're like, okay, well, that didn't work out. Let me just shift it a little bit and try to move it a little bit this way, okay? And that's kind of what your guidance is like, keep shifting this. You're doing a good job with shifting your energy, and it's like, keep shifting this mind frame because it's paying off for you. Your pentacles are there. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You have the resources. It's like you're blindly swinging and you can't really like see. Yeah, the 9 of Bats, it's like causing a lot of heartbreak for you guys, okay? That's not needed. The 6 of Bats, it's like, leave this mind frame behind. Like, get in your boat and leave this mind frame behind. It's not serving you. And it's kind of ironic that there's like 2 pumpkins in the back here. Do you see that? There's 2 pumpkins and she's holding a pumpkin. So she's literally taking her resources. And it's like shifting that mind frame to use your resources correctly for what you need them to be, okay? Like, you guys have this. It's just like, sometimes energy takes time to move. Yeah, Ace of Imps. Ace of Win. Maybe my brain's saying, you're winning at this. No, like, grab it, like Ace of Imps. So this is your higher self, and look at the purple in your reading, guys. The purple snake, the double-headed snake. It's like maybe you're tricking yourself into thinking this isn't going to happen with the double-headed snake. And with the Ace of Imps here, it's the wand. So it's like taking that energy and moving it at full force towards the direction that you want, especially after the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pumpkins here, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, it's faded. Like, it's like you're literally looking and you're like, I'm not sure if this is going to happen for me, especially because you can see all of, like, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is usually this beautiful, happy, faded card. And this one's kind of like, he's a little skeptical. He's on the Wheel of Fortune. He's along for the ride. And he's not really sure how things are going to turn out. And you can see here that, you know, the moon's shining down bright. and he's gonna get that knowledge and intuition, okay? The Seven of Ghosts, yeah, it's going to emotionally fulfill you so much with the Seven of Ghosts. You can see they're all around here. They're all joining together. They're happy. That purple flag, there's like quite literally a rocket ship on there now. So you're getting there, pile number one. You're building that community, and you're going to be so emotionally fulfilled in this community. So you have like the diamond here, you're going to have the riches, you're going to have the knowledge with the snake, you're going to have your castle, and with the dragon, like the little dragon here, you're going to know how to speak and fly and just soar with grace. Like you're going to be a strong, like you're going to move your energy out of this. This is fated for you, okay, pile number one. And you just have to stay out of this stuck kind of trapped mind frame, because whatever this is, like I say, whether it's a relationship, maybe your spouse is away right now and on work, or maybe you guys just have to be apart for other reasons, and maybe you're not sure if this is gonna, like if you guys are gonna reunite, you feel like you're never gonna reunite, and you are, okay? The veil is lifting with the Moon card. And this is fated for you with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? You just have to see things clearly, which I think is funny. I left the clear side up instead of seeing through the pain, okay? Don't look through the pain, see clearly, okay? Pile number one. And that's what I see for you. So let's pull some letters. And as always, if you see anything, let me know down below. And if something resonated, also let me know. If it didn't, also let me know. I love to learn. That's how I learn, okay, guys? That's how I become a better reader for you. So let's see. Pile number one. We have some letters for pile number one. Let's see. Right away, I see the word cheat. So maybe there's something that you feel cheated out of. There's literally cheated right here. Maybe someone cheated on you and it's been painful and you don't know how you're going to shift your mind frame out of this. You're going to, okay? You're going to be able to move out of this. Just keep moving, okay? I actually see alone. Maybe you feel alone. You're not alone, okay? You just got to keep moving your energy. You know, that's the universe is carrying you in this with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Just keep moving your energy. I see I thought I saw didn't, but I don't. Let's see. Maybe you've been really sad, especially with the swords, okay? Move yourself out of that sadness so that this can come for you, okay? It's finally going to come for you, and it's finally going, let's see, to be the end of all this pain for you, okay? With the swords, you have a lot of stuff kind of keeping you stuck, and it's like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like seeing things more clearly so that you can come to an end with all of this, moving your energy out, okay? I see this, but maybe this is something that I don't know why I see this, but I see this for some of you. Maybe this feels like it's never gonna end. I see a lane. Maybe some people won't stay in their own lane, and you're just like, okay, move yourself away from that energy and shift your mind frame, okay? Pile number one, you are going to get there, and you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? Let's see. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see if we could find one more word for you guys. Maybe you feel like you're stuck on a hook, okay? Maybe you feel like that energy's not moving. It is. It's fated. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's fated, okay? And let me know down below, did something resonate with you? And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and joining the Arrow family. Give the videos a thumbs up if you liked the video, and make sure you look out for my poll today. Whenever I do a Monday reading, I release a poll for my subscribers to vote for Friday's video. So go look for my poll, and I will see you guys Friday. Bye, guys. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you chose it using your zodiac sign, and you're a Libra, Leo, Aries, or Gemini. Welcome to your reading. Or you chose it based off intuition, and you chose it using just these little pumpkins, the classic little jelly pumpkins with the sugar coating. So right away when I think of pumpkins, I think of like growth. I think because when you think of pumpkins, you could take one seed and you can grow an entire pumpkin patch, right? And when I think of these pumpkins in particular, I think of something sweet that's growing in your life. I'm not sure, but you know, we won't know until we pull some cards. But when you think of the classic pumpkin, you know, this one's covered in sugar, and pumpkins symbolize like growth and prosperity and luck and abundance. So it's really intriguing to me. Actually, let's take a couple out. It's really intriguing to me about the pumpkins because you can grow like a little pumpkin patch and it will just keep giving to you. Now, I won't know obviously until I pull some tarot cards, but I'm really intrigued. Are you guys growing something, or are you getting to the root of something? Maybe that's why, like, because maybe something's growing out of control for you guys. So let's just place your container here and set the intention. And we have these little pumpkins. They're squishy, like jelly little pumpkins, the classic pumpkins that we all saw in our candy dishes at home. You know, whether or not you did or not. So we'll set your pumpkins there. Those look a little silly. Here, we'll try and set them like that so they don't look so silly. There we go. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to set those without them looking a little out there. But, so let's give the cards a shuffle. And can we have some guidance for pile number 2, please? Can we have some guidance for pile number 2 on what message they're meant to hear this week? Can we please have some guidance on what the message pile number 2 is meant to hear this week? Let's see, and I feel these two. Create some space, and if we need to, we can pull out more cards. I do feel these ones are oh, actually, these all want to come out, but I'm gonna wait, and we'll see what, because I feel like they're probably to clear up these cards. So let's see. We don't want to overwhelm the reading. We have the High Priestess. So that's a beautiful card right away. With the pumpkins here, I see the High Priestess. Excuse me. Whoa. It's like you're growing something, definitely. You see all these vines, and I think it's kind of ironic that you picked the pumpkins. And they look like peaches to me. So it's kind of orange, like a pumpkin growing, like having a choice maybe. I'm not sure. Let's keep looking though. You have the 10 of Imps. Interesting. So that the 10 of Imps in this deck is the 10 of Wands. You have the Empress. Beautiful. Okay, so that again is a beautiful card with the High Priestess and the Empress. Let's see, the 9 of Ghosts. Okay. So the 9 of Ghosts is being like well fulfilled in your emotions. You have some beautiful cards. Like right away with the High Priestess, I'm feeling like you're growing something, whether this is a job, whether or not it's just a friend circle. Maybe you just started a relationship and you're kind of in the friend area right now and you're wondering if this is going to grow, I do see it growing. The 10 of Imps is like moving that energy and having a great energy. Like here, he's kind of, speaking of dropping, he's kind of dropping one of his imps, which like we can do that in life, right? We can drop things and pick them back up and realign things. The 10 of Wands is a very powerful card with energy, and you have the 9 of Ghosts, so you're like well fulfilled in your emotions. I'm like, right away I'm seeing like you're growing something with these pumpkins, like you're growing this huge, I'm not sure what, the Chariot card. Look, he is quite literally, this pumpkin man is quite literally, pumpkin man, he's quite literally driving this car, and you chose the pumpkins, okay? This is moving at full momentum, okay? And it's, you have like kind of like the resemblance of swords back here, with the little like imp faces. So it's like representing the mind frame and the energy to kind of move this. And you see that road in the background, like you know the road to take, and it's like emotionally going to fulfill you. Yeah. Do you see that? I just noticed. Do you see that? There's growing, right? She's growing. These two cards literally are growing the same thing. Like you're growing something, whether it's career related. And she's literally growing the same thing. I'm going to guess those. Maybe those are apples. That's intriguing. But either way, you're growing something, especially with the leaves here. It's like cascading, like she's got the knowledge, the intuition, and these leaves are orange to match your pumpkin right here. So that's interesting to me. See this little imp like peeking out? It's like peeking out in the corner. It's like, So that's interesting. Maybe there's going to be this, let's see. Knight of Imps. Knight of Wands, moving the energy. The 3 of Imps. Yeah, like you're continuing to move and grow this. All these wands. This is like Knight of Bats. You have the mind frame to do this with the Knight of Bats, okay? You're growing this. The Knight of Bats. Bats are all in the mind. So you have the mind frame to do it. You're just going. Like... That's beautiful. The Knight of Pumpkins. You're holding your resources tall and strong. Like quite literally. Look at that. Quite literally holding a pumpkin. That is amazing. I love seeing things like that. You're quite literally growing and hold. Oh my goodness. Knight of Ghosts. That pumpkin is turning into a contract. So for some of you, this is career related. For some of you, this is quite literally like you're moving your energy and you're growing this, and it's going to create like a contract or something beneficial to you. Maybe some of you guys, it's like communication. It could be relationship. It's always a general reading. So whatever resonates with you. But I do see that you guys are literally growing something, and this pumpkin, these resources are turning into a contract in your hand. For a lot of you, I don't feel like this is relationship. I feel like it's career related, and you've been kind of shifting your energy to grow something new. Let's see. Yeah, like, is this career? This is definitely career related. I see with the Pentacles. It's like the energy, like growing. Maybe you're growing a community. Let's see. Can we have more guidance on what pile 3 is, or 2, I'm sorry, what pile number 2 is growing? Can we have some more guidance on what okay. So we have the Magician. You're like quite literally pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Like there's your pumpkin again. Look, there's a little snake in there. So I feel like it's something you guys aren't going to see coming. Like, and you have this little like devil here kind of trying to trick you like, hey, look at me, look at me. And you're not like, the 10 of ghosts, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be looking up at like the ghosts are cups and they're lights, and you're like, wow, look at these beautiful lights that we hung, and they're just admiring them and dancing. And so you're gonna be so happy and emotionally fulfilled in this when you create this. Okay, pile number 2. The Tower card. This is faded. Like, there is a contract. You're growing something. I definitely feel like this is career related for a lot of you. You're almost not going to see this coming. There's something in your life with the Tower card. And I love this Tower card because you can see the 2 ghosts here and they're falling out of the tower. But at the same breath, you can see these other ghosts like, hey, what's going on? And so I feel like this is going to be beneficial to everyone around you. And look at the leaves here. There's like 1 leaf left. And it's like, I feel like that's the leaf. Oh, look at that. That is interesting. Give me that card. That is interesting. So you have all the leaves here, right? You see those leaves? And then here, you see that 1 leaf, okay? And it's almost like when this restructuring, this event happens, because the Tower card's an event fated to happen, whether or not, you know, maybe you do see it coming, maybe you're preparing for it and that's why you're moving your energy. Whatever resonates with you, of course, but maybe you do see it coming and that's why you're moving your energy. You kind of sense it's coming and you're like picking your last resource, your leaf. Because I think it's really ironic. There's like a little tiny leaf right here, okay? And then what is sitting right next to the High Priestess in this picture? That 1 little tiny leaf, okay? So I do see that there is like a change coming in your life with the Tower card that's faded. It's going to happen. It's going to restructure. Yeah, the Ace of Ghosts. And like you're going, like, look at the lotus flowers, the higher self. Like, you're going to be so well fulfilled in your emotions with the 10 of Ghosts and the Ace of Ghosts. Like, this event that's happening is going to restructure everything for you. The 3 of Pumpkins, yeah. And whatever those resources are, you're going to be able to readjust them and kind of realign everything. You're growing things, and I kind of do feel like you are kind of waiting for this to happen. You keep moving your energy and you're not sure. And maybe that's why you have with the High Priestess the Dark and Light Towers, because it's kind of like, I'm not sure if this is going to happen. Is this the right choice? Is this the wrong choice? And you keep going back and forth, because I thought the Towers in the High Priestess card was very interesting, because usually there's not a tower in the High Priestess card. I mean, sometimes there can be, but yeah, so like that's what I see for you, pile number 2, is you are growing something with your pumpkins. Like, these pumpkins are symbolizing like the pumpkin patch that you're growing, and that's why they're all uniform. They're all like intertwined. Like, this is something that you need to grow, pile number 2, and continue to grow it, okay? With the 3 of Pumpkins, like, it's faded for you. You're going to realign those resources. Like I always say, whether this is job related, relationship related, you know best, okay? But you are going, because you have the bats here too. So there's that right mind frame, okay? You have the right mind frame. You're going to be well balanced. You have the water. And quite literally, you have a stream. I just noticed that too. I could sit here and just keep looking. You have the stream back here. Okay. And so you're taking a hold of those emotions, and it's like literally going to be pouring and giving so much to you, okay? It's going to be pouring out of your cup, and it's going to let you see the knowledge with the lotus flowers. It's going to give you that intuition that you've been kind of looking for, okay? Pile number 2, and that's what I see for you, okay? You're growing this community, you're growing your resources, and it is faded for you. With the Magician card, the Magician, he's literally pulling a white rabbit out of his hat. He's ignoring the ghost, he's ignoring the bat, he's ignoring the devil. He is focusing, and he's got the bat right here above his head, like showing the right mind frame. So he's ignoring everything that's going on, and I kind of think it's ironic that this little imp is kind of staring at you like he looks a little concerned, But then at the same breath, this one is a skeleton, and he is like happy. He's just there, and this imp's just like trying to distract him. So I feel like this with the chariot, it's faded, okay? Just keep growing that pumpkin patch, okay? Keep creating. It's faded with the Tower card. It's meant to happen. It's going to happen with the High Priestess. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, okay? Pile number 2. Just keep moving that energy. And let's pull some letters. Like always, down below, help me out with the letters. I'm not always the best, so I could use some help. Let's give them a mix. Let's see. Guidance for pile number 2. Can I have some letters for pile number 2, please? Let's see. I see get. So go out and get it. Okay. I see fun. Have fun with it while you're growing that pumpkin patch. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why, I see the word. Oh, no. That is weird. Maybe I'm hungry and just thinking of Oreo. I don't know, but I see ore, so maybe like you going down that river, keep that momentum going. I see fur, so maybe like you're thinking about getting a puppy or a cat or an animal. Maybe that's what you need to help bring, you know, the energy flowing. Maybe you need a little companion. You need to... Oh, I thought I saw trust, but I don't. There's no S. Let's see. We see... I see lent. Maybe there's something that you lent someone and you're like staying stuck over it. You know, just let it go. Maybe there is a, oh, there's a Z there. Maybe there's a tour that you're looking to go on and you're like, should I invest? Oh, there's a letter hiding over there. Maybe there's a tour that you're looking to go on and you're not sure if you should invest the money in it, if it's worth it. Do it, okay? You only live once, and just live this life the way you want to. Maybe you need to go on tour. Maybe you need to do this tour to learn some things. Maybe there's knowledge. That's actually, I don't know. I see Giza. I don't know why. I know that's a sensitive topic right now, and my heart goes out to everyone. That's nuts. So maybe some of you are watching this and, you know, there's hope out there, okay? Maybe some of you are worried about rent, okay? There's, you know, don't worry about the rent. There's something happening. There's something faded for you. I see target. Maybe some of you guys feel like a target, okay? You're not a target. Maybe you know your target. Maybe you're on your way to your target. Keep moving that energy to your target, okay? Pile number 2. You got this. Keep growing that pumpkin patch. You're the magician, okay? And don't forget to, if you're new here, subscribe, join the Arrow family, give the video a thumbs up if you liked the reading, and let me know if something resonated with you guys, and also let me know if it didn't, okay? I love to know so I can grow. Make sure that you check out and look for my posts that I post along with this video. I let my subscribers vote for Friday's video, so on Friday I'll be releasing a new video that you guys voted for, and I will see you guys Friday. Bye everyone. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this pile, then you chose it using your zodiac sign, and you're a Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, or Scorpio. Or you chose it based off intuition, just these little vampire fangs, which I absolutely love. They're so yummy, they're squishy. My daughter loved them. So let's see, right away when I think of fangs, right? And this is what I was saying, is they like literally match. So I thought that was interesting that they literally match to fit okay? So each one is kind of different, right? So they're not all uniform. It's kind of funny. There's like this little peak. So let's see, okay? Let's see what kind of different ones. When you think of these, right, you kind of think of vampires sucking the energy out of something. I don't want to say the other word because I don't want to get flagged. But, you know, actually they all kind of look the same. So that's interesting. Maybe they are all the same. Yeah, well, this one has a little bit of a chip. So right away you think of maybe something sucking the energy out of you. Let's see, okay. Let's give the card a shuffle. And let's see, because we won't know. So I see pink and white, and right away, pink kind of makes me think of love and empathy and abundance, and white is purity and like the knowledge and innocence. So let's see, maybe something sucking the energy out of you. Maybe you're sinking your fangs into something and you know what you want to create. Let's give the cards a shuffle. Can we have some guidance for pile number 3, please? Can we have some guidance for pile number 3 on what they need to know this week? Ooh, that card flipped over, I saw it. So we'll do that one. I feel that one. This one. And these 3 pulled out. And if we need more guidance, we can get more. So let's just see what your cards have to say, okay? We have the Chariot. Okay. That's interesting to see right away. We have the Ace of Imps. Okay. The Ace of Imps in this deck is the Ace of Wands, just so you know. The Nine of Ghosts, which is the Nine of Cups in this deck. You have the Hanged Man. Okay. You have the World. That's beautiful to see. That's a beautiful World card with all of them like leaves and the maple leaves and the knowledge. It's like something opening up, and you can see the planet Saturn in here. So that's, it says Nidhogg. Nidhogg was here down on the tree stump, so that's something to know. The Four of Bats. So the bats in this deck is the Four of Swords. So there's something that you're kind of putting your mind to rest at now. So give me a second to kind of reflect. So I see the energy moving. The Chariot's all about something starting to pick up and move. This forest is starting to come with the Ace of Imps. It's like you're taking control of this energy. You can quite literally see your higher self grabbing a hold of this. And the hand is purple, so it's like that knowledge and intuition. And the Nine of Ghosts is saying that you're going to be happy and well fulfilled in this, and it's fated for you with the World card. It's like quite literally fated for you. You have a scorpion, that's the knowledge. You have the lizard. You have the bat, which is the sword. It's like you have everything that you need. You have the moon. You have the little black cat, which is your little like spirit guide buddy. And you have the pumpkin, which in this deck is Pentacles. And quite literally, you're driving the car, like the pumpkin is driving the car. So it's like this is moving at full speed and momentum, and it's fated for you. And it's fated for you so you can finally kind of rest and relax your mind. Now, when you do this, though, it is kind of going to be one of those instances where you have to kind of be careful still, because you can see here he's got one of his bats under his bed, and the bats are the swords, so technically it's like hanging up his swords and keeping one under his bed just in case. And it's kind of like maybe you're supposed to shift this mind frame with the moon here. because with the moon here, he's kind of looking at him like, I don't know, do you need that sword? You know? So I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's like you feel like this is an energy that's kind of sucking away from you, and it's making you feel stuck here with the Hanged Man. Kind of like, what's going on? You can see he's kind of confused. And you have the two black crows up here, but they're just hanging out, you know? Like this one's looking that way, like, oh, what's he doing? And this one's like, hey, what are you doing? You know? So maybe you're gonna have some help with this. And the cat's even, like here the cat's in the driver's seat. Here he's like looking at you like, what's going on? Here he's right next to you again. Here he's right next to you. And here he's like the center, and you know, so you have guidance in this through the universe. But what is this change for pile number 3? Because I see you have the World card and this energy is kind of stuck. So with the Chariot, it's like, in order to move this energy, so why is pile number 3 stuck though? Why? What is the Hangman about for pile number 3? Can I have some guidance? Okay, so you have the 8 of Ghosts. Yet again, that moon looking at you like, it's green here, so that's interesting. It's kind of looking at you like, you know? So that's interesting. The 8 of Ghosts. So it's like not seeing something emotionally. It's like you have your pumpkin there on your walking stick, your spear. Your little spirit guide is there still. The 9 of Pumpkins. So you have the resources, you have that pumpkin patch to grow that pumpkin patch. It's like you're not seeing the emotional fulfillment that you could have from this. It's like I feel like your guidance is to like move that energy. Let's see. Yeah, because I asked like, what is this Hangman about? And the 8 of Ghosts is like, the 8 of Cups is like walking away from something that no longer emotionally fulfills you. So I feel like you guys have been like kind of noticing that it's kind of sucking the energy out of you, and your guidance is to kind of like realign this energy here, because you have the resources, you have the mind frame, you know how to protect yourself. The energy is just staying stuck though. The Tower card. Okay, so there's going to be an event in your life that is like fated to happen. Which I pulled. Maybe if you were drawn to pile number 2, the pumpkins, I would say maybe go check out that pile if maybe it had your zodiac sign, or maybe you were drawn to it. Maybe you'll get more information and clarity about your specific situation, because I pulled the Tower card in that reading too. I didn't pull the Hangman, so maybe it'll give you more clarification on what this is, because I'm seeing something fated to happen for you, okay? Pile number 3. The Tower card is like something fated to happen. And it's funny because he's stuck in this tree, right? He's like stuck by his foot. The scarecrow is stuck in the tree. And you can kind of see the tree here with the leaves and the knowledge, and you can like, this World card, it literally is the tree growing around this like portal opening up. And I just noticed, that's beautiful to see. I did just notice that the Moon card is like, instead of looking at you confused, you see how the Moon card is like, what's going on? Or not the Moon card, my brain. How the Moon's just looking at you, and these two cards like, what are they doing? In this one, you see he's smiling at you. He's like, You know, like, so I feel like it's like shifting that mind frame and not staying stuck in the hurt emotions. Like, stop caring about what other people are doing. Just move your energy with the Chariot. It's like, move this energy. The Tower is something fated. So you have the resources and everything, and there's going to be an event that happens in your life. So what is this Tower card? Because it's going to change your world. Like, you have the World card. And this energy is moving with the Chariot. So what is this Tower card about for pile number 3? Can we have some guidance on what the Tower card is about for pile number 3, please? The Death card, quite literally the Death card. And I pulled the Death card in pile number 1. That's crazy. You guys are doing some crazy things this month, okay? So if you're drawn to either of those piles, go check them out. Maybe there's Saturn again. I see that Saturn. Like, look at that. I don't think that's a coincidence given the zodiac signs assigned to this pile. But let's see. You have, oh, I reversed them. I'm sorry. So we have the World card, you have the Death card, so that's like creating. And look at this Death Moth here. Okay, like, you have the knowledge and intuition to create this. Keep creating it. You're like, it's moving finally for you, whether this is a relationship, a job. Like, the Tower card is representing something that's meant to change for you, okay? You can see the 2 ghosts falling out of the tower, and the other ghosts are in the house, like, looking. And I feel like this is going to restructure your whole entire community, okay? Let's keep looking. The 10 of Imps, yeah, moving that. And I pulled this in the other 2 piles too. You guys are really moving your energy out of this stuff. The 4 of Ghosts, yeah, like, the 4 of Ghosts is about not emotionally seeing the other side of things. So for some of you, I feel like this is quite literally like, you're not seeing what lays ahead for you. With the Tower card, this is like fated. This is meant to happen. It's going to happen. And it might be a little bit scary at first, but it's that new beginning for you to move your energy out like you've been looking for. With the 4 of Ghosts, you can see these ghosts are kind of like, hey, and they're trying to cheer him up. The other ones are having a party. And a lot of the times with the 4 of Ghosts, it's the 4 of Cups. It's like staying stuck in your hurt, but it looks like you have help. Like, it looks like the universe is on your side, especially with the World card, okay? And you see this little black cat, and you see the 2, like, ravens or crows. So the universe is on your side with this. And I know I saw it somewhere. My brain is trying to connect. Maybe it was in the other pile. I thought I saw. Maybe it was. Must have been in the other reading. My apologies. I thought I saw another little turnip head in one of these other little cards connecting, but maybe I'm just thinking of the other pile. But you have the green one, so maybe it's like, you know, choosing to have that kind of love and empathy. Like the purple mug, he's purple, like having that compassion and empathy so you can kind of move your energy, okay? Like, stop letting whatever this is kind of suck the energy out of you. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Is like, this is fated for you, okay? Grab a hold of that energy with the Ace of Imps and the Chariot and just go for it, okay? You have this new beginning is fated for you with the Death card, okay? Keep on just driving that Chariot, keep on moving that energy. And even though it feels stuck right now, okay, maybe you feel like it's just sucking the life out of you, okay, it's fated for you. With the World card, keep moving that energy. And the Tower card, it's like, this is a beautiful new beginning for you, okay, pile number 3, and just keep moving that energy. That new beginning will happen, and sometimes the energy does stay stuck for a little while, but it does have to move, and karmic cycles have to come into balance, okay? So you're not going to stay stuck forever. That world is going to be changing, and everything's going to be opening up for you, and I feel like that's why you have, like, the pink and the white in the fangs. It's kind of like you have that purity to you, and with the pink, it's like having that compassion and empathy and just like knowing how to get through it gracefully, okay? Let your world shift and just do it with ease, okay? Don't keep trying to make it happen. It's meant to happen. Just let it happen, okay? And I'm gonna pull some letters, pile number 3. As always, help me out down below. I'm not always the best at it. That's what I see for you. So let's see, pile number 3. Can I have some guidance for pile number 3? Let's see, pile number 3. Let's see. Let me know down below, did something resonate with you guys? I'd love to know. And if it didn't, also let me know. That's how I grow. That's how I learn. Okay. Keep making those moves. Keep moving that energy with the Chariot. Okay. You have this. You've got this. Okay. You are what matters. Okay. Maybe some, I don't know why my brain is putting this word together. Maybe there's going to be a law coming out. I know that's an M, but maybe there's a new law coming out, okay? You just got to be patient. It's fated for you. I'm seeing law for a reason, so I feel like maybe it applies to some of you. It's always a general reading, so let's see. Maybe there's something that you're not seeing. Maybe you need to see something and like be more open, be more receptive to it. The universe is holding you in this. With the World card, the Chariot, this is fated for you, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Can I see anything else? Let me know. Do you guys see anything? Maybe there's something you need to say. Okay, speak it. Speak it with grace though, okay? Don't let it become this like blood sucking, you know. I see. Oh, I don't see listen. I was gonna say listen. My brain always does that. You guys know that. I did think I just see Lisa though, if that's relatable to any of you. Maybe there's a Lisa. Maybe that's relatable to some of you. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe you feel like things are always going to stay the same, okay? They're not going to stay the same. This is fated for you once again with the World, okay? Move that energy with the Chariot. You have this pile number 3, okay? I see L-O-Y-A. I want to say loyal, but that's an I, so that doesn't work. Let's see. I see. Skate. I think I see skate. No. Nope. Scale. I know that's not spelt right, but maybe there's a scale. Maybe some of you felt like you've been exiled, you know? You haven't been exiled from anything, okay? Keep moving that energy. It's fated, okay? The World card, you have so many beautiful cards, and I feel like you kind of feel like the world is like, you know, bring that community around you with the 4 of Ghosts, okay? Take the help, keep moving that energy, okay? And you got this, pile number 3. You know, don't get stuck in your head. Just keep moving that energy, okay? And it is literally fated for you with the Tower card, with the Chariot, okay? It is fated for you. Let's see. Can we see one more word before we leave? Okay, one more word. And like always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, okay? Comment down below. Let me know what resonated with you, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, okay? And the last word I see is skies, okay? Maybe you've been looking up at the sky. Actually, there we go. Maybe you've been looking up at the sky and wondering what's going on. It's fated for you. The universe, the God, the creator, whatever you believe in, this is fated for you and it's going to happen, okay? Don't let this keep sucking the energy out of you. Just keep on moving that energy. You are the vampire. Don't let the vampires come to you, okay? Pile number 3. And look out for my post that I posted with this video so that you can go vote for Friday's video, okay? I post a poll every Monday with this video so that my subscribers can vote and go choose Friday's video for me. And I will see you guys Friday. Bye, everyone.